Hi everyone, this is audap, and let's check out The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1. Now 2 was just released, and I did a little preview of 2, but I have never played 1, so yeah, let's play 1 first. Now the Legend of Heroes series is a series of games that take place in the same universe at the same time, but from different perspectives of different characters. So, if you've been playing the other Legend of Heroes game, Trails in the Sky, you are going to be playing different characters than this game. Trails in the Sky is the older of the 2 series, so the graphics in 1 and 2 are actually made up of 2D and 3D, and this game, being a little bit newer, is actually full 3D. Not that that matters, but in case anybody cares about that sort of thing, there you go. The 2 series can be played separately from each other. You don't have to play the others. You don't have to play the other series to enjoy this series, but you will get a little bit more out of it if you know the backstory and kind of what's going on in the other half of the of the game. So let's start. Septine calendar 1204. 8:31. Eastern edge of the Arobian Empire. Corellia Fortress, military training ground.
What's happening? Who's in control of those things? Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
Oh, what a party. Somebody spiked the punch, obviously.
This is awful. What happened here?
How terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like the real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
Right. We're not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Green, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Nightheart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
Yes, sir! All right, Class 7. Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
Understood!
Alright, the controls are just like 2. save your progress using the system option in the camp menu. Press triangle to open up the camp menu, then select system and select save. This is so nice to remind us. PlayStation 3 system, so weird. Save your game. Okay. Now save the system data. Okay. Why can't it do both? What? Why does it have to be a separate operation? And take a rest.
Here they come.
Just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it!
You're in my way.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn!
It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
Very well.
My turn!
It's my turn.
There! Yeah, let's beat the roller guy first. We'll be bullies.
My turn.
My turn!
Okay. Lights out for them. Good work.
Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. And a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
No, okay. Just a second. Wow.
Bring it on!
It's my turn. Now.
There!
Leave it to me. Do it!
Here we go!
I'll handle this. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Ah, I already love the music. I love this cheesy music. Just want to fly around in the Gundam.
You messed with the wrong teacher.
It's my turn. Now.
There!
Leave it to me. Now.
My turn!
I'll handle this. Now! Here!
Thanks for having my back, Deuces.
I won't let you down.
Bring it on! Here we go!
My turn.
Leave it to me.
All right. There.
My turn!
Very well. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Let's see if there's a rest station. Let's go there. Let's explore a little bit first. Shall we? Ah, just kidding. I like all these new JRPG systems where there's no random encounters. Or at least you can know when the encounters are going to happen, I should say.
Where are we?
This must be Borrelia Canyon. You can see crossbow.
There!
Those are...
The railway guns.
They're enormous.
Damn! How'd they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
Instructor!
Well, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Damn it! We don't have time for this! We need to take these things out fast!
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
Black-haired boy's hair looks
give us
more
your
blue,
blessing.
but oh yeah, whatever.
Okay. Here goes.
My turn. There!
Oh, this
I'll handle this.
It's my turn. Now,
There!
Hey!
Go! Now's our chance!
And one for me!
Very well.
It's my turn. Take this!
Okay.
Here we go!
Ah. Stompy, stompy, huh?
Okay.
Leave it to me. Grant me your strength!
Flames, gather on my plane!
Let's see you live through this! Plasma Storm! Yeah, burn in daylight.
Definitely gives me a Final Fantasy VII vibe. Just ridiculous, special attacks, right?
A self-destruct mechanism. As though cowardice knew no bounds.
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to...
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't! Stop!
Nihon Falcon presents A Tale of the European Empire. The Legend of Heroes. Trails of Cold Steel. 3:31, Wednesday. 5 months earlier. On the outskirts of the capital, Heimdallar, in central Erbonia, 400th ledge, west of Trista. For Berahard, via Selden.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is bound for Berehard via Keldic. The next stop is Trista. We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
Almost there. Man, spring really is in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it. Okay, so I totally mucked up those pronunciations. Celtic, really? Oh, okay. Are they the Boston Celtics?
Wow.
Trista. Heimdallar outskirts. Rheinschwarzer.
Are those Lino flowers? Never seen so many all blossoming at once.
I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like it.
Ouch.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay? I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers. It's really a pretty town, though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates.
Hmm.
Anyway, I should get going. I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
Yeah, see you two later.
I totally forgot to ask her name. Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later. She's right, though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. Are there even enough to make a class? That orbment they sent with the uniform is pretty strange, too. It sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue orbment, that's for sure. Guess there's no point in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academy's on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Prologue: The Way to Thor's. You can now access the summary section of the notebook. Events that occur during the story are automatically recorded in this section. It can be accessed by pressing the select button or by choosing Note from the Summary then Summary from the camp menu. You can also check your current objective at any time by pressing the square button. Yeah, good. You told me twice. Okay. No talkie-talkie, huh? Okay. How about you? Good morning. You must be here for Thor's entrance ceremony today. It's such a pleasure to see so many youngsters filled with hope and aspirations. I hope you will make the most of your time at the academy. Because when you get old like me, you'll learn to hate everything and give up on life. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not quite ready to open for the day. Hey, please do stop by later. This cafe's pretty popular with Thor's students, if I do say so myself. I guess you did say so yourself. Why do people say that? Spring's lovely here in Trista. The combination of the blooming Lena flowers and soothing sunlight is very pleasant. And on top of that, it represents new beginnings. Hope you enjoy your time at the academy. I guess this is the town bookstore. Some of these books seem like they'd be really handy for studying. I guess I'm not supposed to dilly-dally. Oh hey, what's up? So, that's Thor's military academy. It's right in front of me, but the idea of attending such a prestigious school still feels like a dream. Just thinking about it is getting me all nervous again. I hear if you blow a stranger, that calms your nerves. I'm a little jealous of that you're a Thor student. I'd like to start attending high school as soon as possible, too. Playing along with other children at Sunday school has gotten too boring for me. I'm playing with my brother today, because he doesn't have any friends. Come on, Kay. You know there's more to school than just studying. Your dad's told you that over and over. Studying is a pain, but I'm sure there's enough fun stuff to make up for it. You gotta study, like, all the time in the fancy school you're at, don't you? Man, why would anyone want to go there? Yeah, there's that.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady.
Oh, I'm going to miss handling her bras.
Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir. It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Reed. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part. That means least the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
So this is it.
Thor's Military
Thor's
Academy.
Military Academy.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Founded by the legendary Emperor Dreikels himself.
Thank you for your patience, sir. We've arrived at the Academy.
Much obliged.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary. I prefer to avoid standing out too much.
But, sir...
This isn't open for debate. Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
As you wish. I shall be departing, sir. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Wow, an orbital limousine. And one of Reinhardt's fanciest models, too. Looks like even Urbonia's upper crust send their children here.
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy. Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them. That'd make you Reen Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks.
Hand it over to some random stranger just because he asked. What the hell?
We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
Ah, gee, a Japanese game that takes place in a school. How unique. I guess those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. And what was that about me being the last? I'm not serious the very last student to check in, am I? Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years. Well, maybe. Might suck too.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history. Thor's Military Academy was founded almost 220 years ago. Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Dreikels. The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire. 30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war. But with the mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers outside the army. Our mission, however, remains the same: to prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Draco's famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young. Yet still the question remains: what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation? I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
The foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure, right?
No kidding. Though, this is Draco's the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do.
Elliot Craig.
I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Reen Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though. Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Looks that way. Though...
Something wrong?
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either. I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right! Students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please. By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking. That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students. But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
Oh, Ben.
What? Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way, if you would.
Oh, I'll follow you three around anywhere.
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
That looks like wedgie potential. Wahahaha. Academy, old schoolhouse.
What is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
she even want us to do here?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does.
I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really are part of the same class then.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though.
Do they shine your ass in the second year?
I'm just happy all our work's paying off. I'd hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Oh, you know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on. Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido? Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work, you two.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go. So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, anyway. Everything's ready over there, right?
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into. The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year. Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
Old schoolhouse, first floor. Sarah Valstein. Valstein.
The name's Sarah Valestein.
Valestein, okay. What? Whatever.
I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year.
Nice.
Glad to finally meet you.
Wait, Class 7?
Us?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy, and that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam. Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class, fittingly titled Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
This must be some kind of joke. And why is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you again?
Marcius Regnis.
Marcius Regnitz.
Right, yeah, well, whatever.
And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that? What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom. Please, my lord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Eustace Alberea.
I would have said Juices.
Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, Lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
Well, you don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough. I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map-reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Oh, she moonwalks. Hot.
But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Ah!
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Lame.
Oh, what just happened?
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you... okay?
Easy now. Hands where she can see them.
Oh, what happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve. I hope.
It's such an anime thing. I don't think I've ever had anybody follow me like that. But you know, that's comedy.
What is this place anyway?
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. What?
Is this?
It's coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valestine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me these things are...
New model battle orbments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
So these are battle orbments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the livelong day. Which is why I've prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The weapons you brought are all here too, each packaged neatly along a little box containing the quartz. Find yours, and try setting the quartz into your Arcus.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
What is this woman thinking?
Let's see. Mine is that one.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Change force.
What's this?
That's called a Master Quartz. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts. Go on, give it a try.
Orbments, a general term for mechanical devices that extract orbital energy from septium and use it to generate magical effects and enhancements. Battle orbments, Arcus, a personal use device that can harness orbital energy in a variety of ways, depending on the quartz set in it. Since they are tailor-made for their users, the orbment's internal structure varies from one unit to another. Quartz, crystal circuit, a circuit made from septium fragments called a sepith, set into the battle orbments to harness a variety of powers and properties. Master Quartz, a special kind of quartz which can be set into the center of a new Arcus battle orbment. These quartz are stronger and more adaptable than regular quartz, and by fighting battles with one set in your orbit, it will level up and gain new abilities. Set the Master Quartz into Reen's Arcus. Quartz can be set in the orbit section of the camp menu.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features. But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time. Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do. When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once. But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around, though, so don't let your guard down, even for a moment. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise. Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
Ah, good thing my cheek's on my penis.
I don't think she's joking.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us! If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you! I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class still dragging me down!
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, 6 altogether, huh?
Oh, no, that's fine.
It would be a huge help, actually.
I think you only have 4 in your party.
And you're welcome to join us as... well, I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Oh. Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the 3 of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you.
Guys, what's up?
I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
Technically, we all came from abroad. That's a woman.
I'm Elliot Craig. So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an ornament, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbital staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so there aren't too many around just yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called Itachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
Are we talking about penises?
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it.
Elliot has joined the group. Gaius has joined the party. Party order. You can change the character leading the party in the camp menu on the feet or on the field by pressing the L1 button. In addition, you can use Tactics section of the camp menu to change the party order as well as your battle formation. In counter types, you can press X. You can press the X button to attack enemies on the field. An attack from the front will cause the enemy to pause briefly, but if you land an attack from behind, the enemy will be stunned for a set time or even faint. If the attacker's weapon type is effective against them, if your level is significantly higher than the enemies, you can defeat them with a field attack. And some advantages and smaller text for some reason. But it basically it takes on the Earthbound encounter system, which is good. I wish more games would do that. We're finally at a part where we could stop. Okay, we'll use 3 saves. And we're at the top of the hour, so I think we'll stop there. Anyway, this is audap. You've been watching The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1, which we're going to play through before we play through 2, all the way through at least. I'm really looking forward to it. I actually love the Legend of Heroes series. I remember playing the one that was available on the TurboGrafx 16 CD long ago. And of course I started Trails in the Sky, but I never did finish it, so obviously I have to go finish back that too. There are 3 games in this series, 2 of which are on this side of the shore. You can get those on PC, and this series of games, the Cold Steel series, is available on the Vita and the PS3. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.